Dad's Trucking Diaries. If you're new here, hello, how you doing? Come back and see us again, watch the video, hit the like, subscribe, you know, all that fun stuff. Comment down below. I don't know what all you guys want to hear, but we are currently on our way to Chicago, Chi-Town. Before we started heading this way, we swapped trailers with the old man. Normally I pull a flatbed. The old man normally pulls Conestoga. He went down and loaded in Tennessee and wasn't feeling too great, so since I didn't have a reload, we decided it'd just be easier for him to just bring his trailer up, meet me up by where I unloaded at, and long story short, I'm repowering his load up to Chicago. Hell, we're finally facing where the wind's pushing us up the road. And don't worry, I ain't going around the skill or anything right now. I'm actually, they got a construction zone where I stopped to get fuel at, where it's down to one lane. And I just hate trying to merge into one lane traffic. It absolutely irritates the crap out of me. This little section ain't bad, but so you got room to merge over. Yeah, somebody's gonna let me in here. Thank you there, Mr. Jeep. They can technically jump over a lane right there if they wanted to. Well, we have made it up here to the Restoria. What is this name of this town? What the heck is it? Monet. Just outside of Monet, Illinois. Did a whopping 701 miles today. Dang, yeah. We still had like another 15 minutes on my logs. Let's see what here. Yeah, 19 minutes. We could have, technically we could have drove all the way up where we were going, but decided to call it good here at the Restoria. So I have made mention before about electric cars or battery operated cars, however you want to word it. And you know, some of you watch me long enough know that before I started driving a truck again, I was working at a cobalt mine in Fredericktown, Missouri. You want to look it up, formerly known as Missouri Cobalt, currently known as United States Strategic Metals, or USSM. That's where I was working before I jumped back in a truck. And while I worked there, you know, their ultimate goal was to, you know, when I was working there, we were cleaning up former tailings from a former lead mine that was there, and getting the cobalt, copper, and nickel out of that, making a concentrate. But the ultimate plan was, with the mine, is to be completely underground, mine it, you know, from an ore, make a concentrate, make a consumable product, and I believe at some point they were talking about doing batteries there also. Well, in the process, you know, they're going to take recycled material. So a business that was in Madison, Illinois, was recycling lithium batteries and sending material down. Well, that place caught on fire, and it took a pretty good while for that fire to burn out. If you know anything about lithium battery fires, I mean, they are extremely difficult to take out or to put out, but long story short, they moved down to Fredericktown, Missouri. Makes more sense since, you know, the product that they were, you know, creating from recycling these batteries, the cobalt mine planned on taking and using. But long story short, building number 2 in Fredericktown, Missouri. Well, actually Junction City, Missouri, but it's far Fredericktown. caught on fire today. Massive smoke clouds. So where I'm getting at is, you know, a lot of these people are pushing for electric cars, which currently most of them that are being produced are lithium battery based. If an electric car catches fire, it is extremely difficult for the firefighters to put out. Same with the electric trucks that they're coming up with. It takes a lot of water, fire suppression, foam, and all this other stuff to put it out. So what I'm getting at is these people are making this big push for going green, but they're not really thinking of the implications that it takes to go green. Like, for instance, cobalt mine. All the mining equipment was pretty well diesel or gasoline operated. You know, not including the chemicals and stuff we used to make the concentrate, which wasn't really overly crazy, but there's a lot of environmental impact there. Granted, with the United States laws, not as bad as it could be, but you know, now you got a recycling plant for the lithium batteries. Catches fire, they've evacuated a good stretch there, telling people you can't breathe this stuff, it'll kill you, or at least it ain't good for you. Massive evacuation in the area. But where I'm getting at is these people are pushing for green energy, but at the same time, if you really look at the impacts of green energy, the risk that come with the green energy is pretty high. I mean, like I said, lithium cars, anything with the lithium, if that catches fire, it's a very hot fire, takes a lot to put it out. Nuclear, one of the cleanest, I believe it is the cleanest energy for electricity. One little mishap, you got Chernobyl going on. I mean, there's so many issues with, you know, the risk of green energy, and I'm not saying it's bad, but there's a lot of risk with it. Even hydro dams, you know, hydroelectric. I mean, you got to dam up a river, you know, then you got a lot of environmental impacts there with damming a river up. You know, you're changing habitats and all this other stuff for the wildlife. Who cares? At least that's what environmentalists say. Well, it's better than pollution. Well, you're really hurting the environment by doing that. But you know, hydroelectricity has big impacts, not including the fact that dam breaks. Well, you're out of luck to be downstream. I have never had chicken Alfredo with breaded chicken, but it is a banquet meal, so I'll give it a shot. Good morning, y'all. We are trying to find our marbles. And, you know, some people say if I get my ducks in a row, I'm just happy if I can get them in all in the same pond, to tell you the truth. Woke up this morning and kind of overslept a little bit. Need to do some paperwork. Don't have any Mountain Dew or anything, so I figured I'd make me a cup of coffee. I had a little bit left in the bottom. Opened my door, kind of splashed it out because there ain't nobody parked next to me. Lo and behold, I splashed it right on my door. Oops. We're gonna get out. I guess we'll take the trash out while we're at it. First off, we gotta check the overall appearance of the vehicle. You can see we got the Conestoga. Don't have Mac right now. It went home with the old man. But it did rain last night, so that's kind of a good thing, I guess. We definitely could have used it at home. They had a nice long band of storms come through. Hopefully it's kind of, I don't know if it's going to help or hurt the fire back home at the battery plant, but I don't know. We'll have haven't seen no updates for the morning yet, so we better get going. What is the environmental impact of these fires? You know, there's all sorts of toxins getting poured into the air right now from this fire. You know, bad enough that they, you know, are evacuating people within the smoke line. So, you know, what's the impacts of it? What's the impacts of the water? You know, they're fighting a fire of a toxic chemical, more or less. You know, where's that water runoff going? What all is going to be done with this at this point? You know, these are things that people don't think about. I mean, electric cars are burning all the time. You know, seem like I'm hearing all the time of these electric car fires, or they had a Tesla truck, semi-truck, catch on fire. You know, what are the environmental impacts that are coming from this that people are not thinking about when they say they're going green? You know, like I said, I've been around some stuff. I mean, my first real job, if you want to say, when I graduated high school, I worked at a lead smelter. The last primary lead smelter in America. The cleanest burning primary smelter in America. But it didn't meet America. They were struggling to keep up with American standards, the EPA and DNR and all that, because they kept tightening the rein tighter and tighter. And eventually got to a point where they couldn't afford, you know, it was cheaper for them just to close up and sell the lead that they were mining to China and let them do it with very little emissions. That makes a lot of sense. As long as our air is clean here, it don't matter over there, you know. But yeah, people think you're nuts when you mention all this stuff, but you know, I've got my hands dirty doing this stuff, so I kind of got an, you know, a hand in, you know, understanding a little bit of it. Sometimes I hate my first trip out on with this trailer because there's a lot of whatever you want to call it, a lot of little parts on this thing that you gotta remember to put away, put up, put together. You know, take it apart when you get there to unload, and when you stop to, you know, you get done, you gotta put it all back away. You know. All right, we are southbound and down. Where we're gonna go, if we're gonna go home tonight and get up in the morning and go deliver this load, or what our real game plan is. Don't have a reload yet. I mean, I can run down there, unload, and be back home early in the morning, because I don't guess they got a reload for us down there, so kind of play it by ear, I guess. See what happens, I guess. I don't know. Cracks me up the dedication some of these people have to try to get around a truck knowing their lane's going to end. There's a crap load of stop signs along the way, or stop lights. Great, this trailer rides like crap when you're heavy, belly loaded. But it kills me. It just kills me. Call 911. I'm dying. I'm dying here. I wonder if I can make these people jump, being that they're halfway out on the railroad track. That'd probably kill them. Heart attack. Looks like you can order Krabby Patties at Wendy's now. I bet they still ain't got vanilla shakes back yet. The Frosties, I should say. So I decided I got time to kind of kill, so decided we're going to run the scenic route, get down Tennessee, and well, I was kind of getting hungry and swung into this little, I guess you'd call it a podunk truck stop. Had a Burger King, that caught my eye. Guy's hungry, ain't too picky. that big old building over there coming through Terre Haute. For being Halloween, I sure ain't seen many costumes out. Even when I stopped to get food at the Burger King. Normally they're wearing some sort of goofy costumes or something in the fast food places. Hey, that's dirt track over there. That's Terre Haute. That's Terre Haute dirt track. Big sprint car place. This is kind of a pretty drive. Taking the road. I don't know if I've ever been down this road or not. I can say I have now. Kind of pretty. Got the pretty trees. Got pretty little farms. Hey! Horse. It's only 5 pieces of plate. Yeah, there's 5. Kinda got a jacked up deal here to get turned through here. You can kind of see the welcome center. Brick road. I don't know if there's an actual house or not. I don't think I've ever been in there. Oh, you kind of see the side of it. I think it's supposed to represent an old plantation house. I don't know if it's an actual house or not, or if it ever was. Obviously, it's not a house now. What's this bonehead doing? You know, drag a trailer over that curve. I don't know what he's trying to do there. Oh, flip you. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll tear you up. Stop and grab our Chinese food. Duran Duran. Now we go park. These people need to turn their porch lights on. Hey, turn the porch light on. I'll stop by and get some candy. Turn the porch lights on. Turn the porch lights on. We made it. Didn't run over any trick-or-treaters that I know of. I did find some decent Halloween music to listen to. Used to love this song. Will Smith! He don't have to cuss in his rap. I forgot to open my fortune cookie last night. Open it up this morning. See my good 7 a.m. snack. It says, your involvement in sports will inspire others to reach for their dreams. I guess if you watch dirt track racing on a small time, like at Farmington Empire Speedway, or Go Run Raceway occasionally. All right, we have unloaded and reloaded. These pieces gotta go to Kansas City, but obviously I don't have my flatbed, so in this beautiful piece of machinery it goes. I'm probably not going to take it over, but hopefully get hooked back up to the flatbed when we get home. I don't mind pulling this thing, but it kind of cramps my style. I guess now that Halloween's over with, I'll give you guys permission to start putting up your Thanksgiving decorations. Can slug button, no hit backs. I guess I better get home and get a shower, put on my best outfit, top hat, my monocle, and go do my early voting. Take the week on Western Swing. It don't matter who's in Austin, Bob Willis is still the king. I want to see if I can go through the bypass through Fredericktown, go past the battery plant, see if we can't see what we can't see. So Fredericktown's right there. This is more of a northerly direction, which the wind was blowing from the south whenever this thing caught on fire. But technically we're not in Fredericktown, we're in Junction City, which is technically under the county commission, not, I don't know if they even have a mayor actually, but so here is the battery plant up here on the right, heavily protected. So we're this big plant, it got hot enough it melted the steel beams and stuff. Of course you got scoops and stuff, but surprisingly it ain't still smoking. You got the pig. They say it's the best barbecue, but I'm not impressed. News reporters. Did we make the news? Come on, the news. The other news, they're putting the signs up at the Loves. Yes. We're getting a Loves down here. They're gonna have a Dunkin' Donuts. Godfather's Pizza, which everybody's in Fredericktown's complaining about the Godfather's Pizza, but I personally think it's gonna be better pizza than what we have, because our options really are, over here anyway, is Domino's, Little Caesars, Hunt's Brothers Pizza at the gas stations, which you know, if you're lucky you might get it fresh. And say Little Caesars already. Pizza Hut, Domino's, Hunt's Brothers Pizza. Oh, they got multiple different options for pizza. Now they're gonna have Godfathers, but they are throwing in a Dunkin' Donuts, which is, I don't really like Dunkin' Donuts. I don't like their coffee, so kind of a waste, you know, not something I really care for. But some of the people are excited for Dunkin' Donuts, but I don't think they've ever had it yet, so. And I know I've talked about, you know, the impacts green energy, you know, some of the negative stuff. And I'm not against it. I mean, I like clean air. I like good, clean environment. I also don't like seeing, you know, woodlands and farmlands get destroyed for the green energy. And like, for instance, you know, with the fire there, you know, what's the effects of it? And I understand. My phone's got lithium battery, my Milwaukee tools all have lithium batteries. I'm not against lithium batteries. I'm not against electric cars, but, you know, the electric cars right now seems to be the big focus for lithium batteries, why they're wanting to be able to mass produce these batteries in the United States versus, you know, the other sources of, you know, that's coming from the lithium, you know, mining the lithium and cobalt and all that. It's a really nasty deal if you really research it and see where it's coming from currently. It's really horrible. So that's, you know, they're trying to make everything here in the United States, because we do have standards. We, you know, we want our clean water. We care about our people. So that's kind of where I'm getting at. You know, there needs to be more. It seems like politicians in here, activists and all that, want everything right now. And I think right now it's going to have more of a negative impact than it will a positive impact for not only our environment, but our daily lives on top of that. Look at all the happy creatures dancing on the lawn. A song I could agree with. Vacation all over wanted. So we are home. Dropped at Conestoga. Parked really close to Billy's trailer. The old man still needs to drop my trailer. And I'll hook up to it Monday. I don't have as far as I know, I don't have a load yet, so not a big deal. But like I said, we need to go home, get a shower. I smell rough. I feel rough. I need to upload videos, edit videos. Got a lot of work to do. But y'all stay safe out there. God bless you. And go out and do your patriotic duty and go vote. I don't care who you vote for. Just go vote. Make the right decision. Vote on knowledge, not who's promised you a free ice cream at lunch.